Today, the sheer numbers of unpredictable players on the internet has led to some of its greatest glories. Fundamental research into cancer, AIDS, and other diseases has been slowed down by a complex problem which has to do with the intricate folding of molecules. Scientists using supercomputers could not solve it. Adrian Troy was one of the creators of a video game calling upon the community of video gamers out there in the world.
Here we can see an RNA molecule folded up into this beautiful helical pattern. It forms a helix. And the amazing thing is that this pattern is formed out of very, very simple rules which pull it together and create this shape. And so it's a little bit like you can think of your hands as there are simple rules which determine how it can bend, and then there are certain ways in which it loves to come together to form a compact shape. And that's just what these molecules are doing in the body.
And your shirts, for example, you are into shirt folding.
These molecules fold up in much the same way that a shirt folds. You can imagine it starts completely unfolded and not at all suitable to put in your drawer. But if you follow very, very simple rules, it becomes this beautiful package that you can then store and show. We took the latest scientific models of biomolecule folding, and we created a game, and we put it on the web without knowing what would happen. And without knowing if it would be fun at all, if anyone would come. And instantly, people arrived and they broke down the computers. We had to build new computers, and they played and they spoke with one another and they taught one another about the science as non-experts. And they began reading papers and they began studying and understanding. We have lawyers, we have school kids, we have retired people, we have bedridden people, we have grandmas. It's really everyone from age 10 to age 100.
This idea was impossible before the internet, and the response was stunning. Within days, hundreds of thousands joined in, and they solved the puzzle. The world responded, and it was beautiful.
And here is where you design a new molecule. And in many ways, we tried to subliminally, you might say, help the players understand and inhabit the world of the molecule. So we placed the whole game in this water, and we put all of these little bubbles in the background, but they're part of the story of what's happening. Each molecule has its own sound, and these sounds are specifically designed so that when the molecule is well folded, they form harmonies. And if something doesn't fit together, it'll form a dissonance. It's actually kind of hard to make it do it. These are real chemical results of actual molecules that we players designed and we built them. So we say EteRna is played by humans, but scored by nature. In other words, nature determines who wins and who loses the game. And that's science.
The solutions of the video gamers are not just fantasies. They are verifiable and can be synthesized in the lab.